Bumgarner took issue with something. Frankly, I'm not sure quite what. Competitive people on both sides of the equation. I don't know what his issue was, but there was obviously words expressed at that point in time and led to nothing much. Just a couple benches clear and then back to the dugouts and a clean rest of the game.
What was it that made him so effective?
I think that's a question for him. Oh, effective? Sorry. Yeah. I mean, he's almost always good. He's got a fastball that rides up in the zone. I thought he stayed away to righties predominantly tonight. I thought he dotted up that outside corner. I thought our lefties hung in really well against him. Brett Wallace had good at-bats once he got in there. Travis Jankowski's at-bats were good. Thought he got rung up on a pitch that was considerably off the dish. But I think like lefties hung in well. Righties, he just lived away mostly.
For Matt Kemp's last at-bat to hit that home run, from a morale perspective, how big did that come out just to avoid being shut out?
I think it's a narrative you guys care about more than we care about. I think winning baseball games is all we care about, whether it's 5-0, 5-1. It's a loss is a loss to us. And it's a great swing for Matt. Everybody's up there grinding, have good at-bats, and you want to have swings like that. So hopefully it builds some momentum for him, and hopefully he feels good about it. We felt it was a great swing, but didn't change the outcome of the game. And I know all Matt really cares about is winning baseball games.
Colin Ray seemed to settle down after a long second inning. What did you see from him?
I thought early on it was kind of the story where Colin has a less than ideal outing when he's just like picking at corners a little too much, ends up walking the first batter of the game, throws strike one, and then just wild first inning or two. Last 3 innings settled in nicely. Thought his changeup played really well, which isn't necessarily what he normally goes to, but he had some success with it today. And last 3 innings were really good. Kind of that theme where he runs his pitch count up and he's up in the mid-90s going into the 6th inning, and not great to send him back out there, and we have to take a shot with hitters at that point in time too, down 3-0.
Previous to, this start and the last start were sort of similar since the meeting. Was there anything to that? I think especially sharp the last two.
I think he's had outings like this, and he's had good outings too. This wasn't a horrible outing. I mean, 5 innings, 3 runs isn't horrible. All the damage done pretty much in 1 inning on the 3-0 fastball to Crawford. Yeah, you look back over his outing, if he pitches ahead in the count, he's a very good pitcher, and that's what he's shown over and over again. That's what we continue to talk to him about. I know Darren Balsley tries to drill it into him, and some days you just don't find the zone early in the game, and he's not the only pitcher like that sometimes, but I think like that's his struggle. When he finds the zone early, he's incredibly effective.
Are you guys upset with kind of the way that incident kind of escalated out of nothing?
I think there's nothing came of it, but there's definitely a sentiment in our clubhouse. We're not going to be bullied by somebody in the mound screaming at our players. I think our players feel very strong that they're going to stand up for one another, and I respect that.
It was nice to see Darren get in the game and make his debut.
Yeah, he was fairly solid. Major League debut's fun for anybody. So he got 2 innings in. We needed somebody to take down 2 innings right there. That was big for us. I think you saw where he can be effective. The fastball really plays. The secondary, I think he left a slider over the plate to Crawford that was hit for the double. And other than that, you just attack Bumgarner a little bit more aggressively. You got 96 and you got life trusted. You don't need to pick around the corners on him. You can go after him at that point in time.